Hey everybody, I'm PeanutButterGamer, and it's kind of lonely around here. You know what we need? A collab video. But who to ask? Today we'll be joined by... there! MatPat from Game Theory!
Why, hello. You seem to have interrupted me absorbing this large and obviously intellectual book I was reading. No matter, I was done. Hey guys, I'm MatPat from Game Theory, and I'd like to thank the Peanut Butter Gamer for putting so much thought into having me be a part of this show. There was no thought put into this, was there?
A few Zelda months ago, I did a video on my top 5 favorite Zelda items, so today I thought it'd be fun to take a look at 8 of the worst items in Zelda. And in all seriousness, big thanks to MatPat for joining me here on this video. We did a Zelda collab on his channel a couple years ago, and we also just did a new Zelda game theory, so make sure you check that out on his channel. It was a lot of fun to work on. You know, just do it after this video, right? Don't go. Don't leave me alone.
Well, at the very least, you still have me. Bring it in, buddy. Bring it in. What say we get this thing started?
No! This is my channel, and we go when I say we go! Okay, we can go. Up first, one of the first items you get in both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the Deku Nut. Deku Nuts do have some uses. They can stun enemies in Majora's Mask. When playing as the Deku Scrub, they can do damage to enemies, and they fill a C button slot early in the game when you don't have anything else, I guess. But let's be real here.
Does anyone actually use these things? Impa and Sheik often use the Deku Nut's flash to disappear during cutscenes. Now, if that was something the player could do, that would be pretty awesome.
But as it is, the Deku Nut is pretty pointless. Or is it? Did it work? Can you see me?
Up next is the bait, also known as just food or enemy bait, but more specifically the bait in the original Legend of Zelda for the NES.
The bait also shows up in a couple other Zelda titles, most prominently in The Wind Waker. But it's actually very helpful in that game and even has multiple uses. You feed it to the fishmen to mark islands on your chart, and you can even feed it to animals like the rats, who in turn will sell you items. Well, at least some of them do anyway.
And speaking of the Wind Waker rats, those guys can throw freaking bombs at you, so I'm good with appeasing them in whatever way is necessary.
But in The Legend of Zelda, the only thing you need the bait for is to feed a hungry Goira in level 7. This guy.
Don't forget, you can also use it to distract certain enemies.
Yay! I got him. Matt, did you see? I got them. Ocarina of Time, such an emotional game. Take the early cutscene on the bridge with Saria, for example. After a brief but passionate and heartwarming interaction, she gives Link the fairy ocarina. Certainly I will use this item to help me throughout my whole journey, and I will never forget how much it and my relationship with Saria means to me. Oh, sweet! The Ocarina of Time? Forget this old thing.
But wait, what did you do with the fairy ocarina?
Oh, I don't know, I just kind of dropped it somewhere.
You didn't even, I don't know, give it back to Saria?
No, just threw it away. It's gone.
What about the emotional bond you share, the sentimental value and all that?
But that one's all old, and this one's new, and it's got magical powers. And it's blue, so it's better. Next! Most of the items on this list are here simply because they're not very useful. But the Phantom Hourglass from the aptly named Phantom Hourglass is not just useful, it's completely necessary to beat the game.
But it's also just kind of annoying.
While I can't speak for MatPat, and I still think it's a good game, Phantom Hourglass is probably my least favorite Zelda game, and the Phantom Hourglass plays a big part in that.
Oh, don't worry, PBG. You can totally speak on my behalf on this one.
Well, good, because I was planning to, regardless of what you said. So here we go. The Hourglass allows you to survive in the Temple of the Ocean King for a certain amount of time, and you revisit the temple multiple times throughout the game. The problem being, revisiting the Temple of the Ocean King over and over and over again is my biggest problem with the game, and along with, again, the timer of the Phantom Hourglass. It's just tedious, and despite getting new items to make it easier the next time through, it's just not that much fun.
So you're just using the segment as an excuse to complain, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm done now, though.
At number 4, we have an item from the Wind Waker, Errol's Telescope. Why is it useless, you ask? Well, for starters, you only need to use it one time, and it's during the first few minutes.
I actually kinda like the telescope. It just goes with the aesthetic of everything. You know, adventure, sailing on the open seas, being a pirate, stealing all the money, killing people, and all that good stuff. And also, I have a telescope. It helps me see real good.
Sure, but it's all aesthetics and no purpose. I get that it was a sentimental item, seeing as it was a gift from Link's sister before she was kidnapped. But all silly emotions aside, it still doesn't have much of a tangible purpose. Sure, you can look at things from a distance, and that's pretty cool, I guess. But in the amount of time it would take you to stop, equip the telescope, use it, and then zoom in, you could have just sailed over to whatever you're trying to look at in the first place. And besides, what are you looking at that's so extremely detailed that you need a telescope to see it? It's all cel-shaded. There aren't minute details, friend.
But MatPat, just look at how detailed this island is. I can see everything. I'm basically a god. Up next, we have an item that MatPat suggested, wallets. At first, I wasn't really sure where he was coming from. I mean, personally, I like that you have to upgrade items as you go, like the wallets, the Master Sword, and even some newer Zelda games like Skyward Sword or A Link Between Worlds, where you can upgrade almost every item you get. But after hearing him out, I think he has some valid points, so take it away.
Over on my channel, PBG and I took the time to analyze the real-world value of a rupee, but that got me thinking. Link carries a lot of items. Just take Twilight Princess, for example. Look at all these things. You've got a bow and arrow, 2 metal grappling hook launch claws, a giant spinning top, an oversized boomerang, a pair of metal boots, and even a cannonball with a chain attached to it. And all of it, from ball to boots, is stuffed into Link's pants, pocket, satchel, whatever. Now, I can suspend my disbelief like anyone else and look past that. Fine, it's a video game, you need to do that sort of thing. But if he can carry all of that stuff in his pockets, why then do I have to upgrade my wallet to hold more than 300 rupees? Did the alternate dimension I have crammed into my fairy tights suddenly run out of room? I don't think so. Wallet rupee limits are garbage, and they make 0 sense. I rest my case. Behind not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 walls in the Goron City lies a little shop with a very big Goron named Medigoron.
I doubt many people will be surprised here, but the next item we have is the Giant's Knife from Ocarina of Time. Chances are, if it's your first time playing, you'll have an experience similar to this. A new sword? Yeah! Wait, what was that? It's broken!
Yep, that's right, it breaks. After just a few hits, in fact. And there's no refund or repair either. If you want it again, you'll have to rebuy it for 200 rupees, which wouldn't be a problem if rupee limits on wallets weren't a thing. I swear, I'm out of here. Swear!
Now, it does do a lot of damage and gets more durable every time you buy a new one, but not by much. And on top of that, eventually you can completely replace it with a sword made by and named after his older brother, Bigoron, who not only is bigger, but also much more talented than his younger brother, seeing as how, you know, his swords don't break after 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, and we forgot to mention, it takes him 5 or 6 years to make it. A sword that breaks. Amazing.
Half a decade well spent. You know what, MatPat? All this negativity's starting to get me down, so I'm gonna change it up a bit. There's a really amazing item, no, the best item ever made in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and I'm gonna help you get it.
All right, sounds great. Let's get started.
So the first thing you need to do is get 1,000 rupees. get on it.
Oh, wow, well, okay, I guess. Just, cutting some grass.
Uh-huh.
Killing some birds.
All right.
Blowing up some rocks.
Good.
Super fun. Okay, got it.
Perfect. Now donate the money to Mallow Mart in Kakariko Village. Excellent. Now get 2,000 more.
What? You've gotta be kidding me. I said I'd do a video with you, but I never agreed to do any of this garbage grinding BS. Okay, I finally got your 2,000 rupees, and they're donated to Mallow Mart so he can open a shop in Hyrule Castle Town. This had better be worth it.
Okay, let's head to the shop so we can get our amazing prize, the magic armor, only 598 rupees. Down from the original 100,000 rupee price tag, I should add. I know a guy.
So you're telling me I have to get even more rupees?
If you want the best Legend of Zelda item ever made, you do.
Okay, I'm done. I finally got all the rupees. PBG?
Splish.
PBG, wake up!
Sheesh, finally.
You realize you don't have a watch on, right?
Shut up. All right, Matt, you've earned yourself the best item ever. The magic armor that prevents you from taking damage.
Wait, what is this? Why am I walking so slowly?
Oh, well, you need rupees for it to work, duh. As you wear it, it drains rupees, and when you get hit by an enemy, you lose even more rupees. Once you run out, it loses its magic and makes you walk slowly.
It runs on rupees? But I already spent all of my rupees getting it.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Rupees are crap! So as we've pretty well established in this video, rupees are garbage. But if you've ever wondered how much one of these things would be valued at in real life, you might want to click over here and check out my video with PBG where we figure out exactly that. The value of one single green rupee will blow your mind. So click here, check it out.
You heard the man. Go watch it. Hey, just FYI, the Zelda month t-shirts are only this month and the bundle goes away soon, so make sure you get them soon. That's all I'll say about it though. See ya. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. And again, big thanks to MatPat for joining me. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you subscribe so that you can see them when they come out. Just do it. You can also check out the last video I did right here on Triforce Heroes or the Skyward Sword hacking video that we did earlier in the month. And make sure to check out my social media pages, and the links are all in the description. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
Oh man, it was really hard to get to this point in the dungeon. I can't wait to see what's inside this chest. Oh no, it's a 500 rupee. I'm at the 999 limit. Shove it back. Nope, I gotta take it. Oh, there went my 500 rupees out into space, out into the ether. Rupee limits are garbage. Garbage.